It is always so bright and hot here in Arizona, but I am in Scottsdale for the week at my short-term rental, which I don't believe you guys have seen before on the vlogs. This is my property, which is pretty, it's honestly pretty big. Ended up getting a nice little M340 for the trip. Just something that was on Turo. For those of you who don't know, well, you guys already know that I love cars, but I don't believe that you guys know that I have used to have a Turo business. Maybe I've talked about it, maybe I haven't. But I mean, with the Turo business, every time I go somewhere, I'm always basically getting a car on Turo in addition to location. So I'm staying at the Airbnb, but this is the property. We got a little waterfall action over here, and then the view is of a mountain over there called Piestewa Peak. But yeah, pretty big, fat backyard. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house that is over 2,800 square feet, if I'm not mistaken. And I haven't been here in a while. It's been probably over a year since I've been here. Just found my rug that they had taken and put outside, apparently. I thought my tenants had stolen my rug. But yeah, it's been an interesting day. I sent an offer letter to a friend of mine that I've been trying to bring on board for a while, and I'm honestly excited to just like really restructure what I've been doing with the business and get things up and running. And you guys know that I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes to try to get everything up and running with the team and the structure and new hiring and systems and SOPs and new lead generation tools and lead just referral sources, everything with the business that we've been trying to 10x for the next 6 to 12 months. And I think that just being able to hire this person for the role that I want and the things that I'm thinking about will be able to completely transform what I'm doing within my day, allow me to honestly put out more content, because that's really what I'm trying to do, is just structure my day in a way that allows me to record a lot more content, put out the stuff for you guys, the realism of what we're doing behind the scenes to get the business up and running. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope he says yes. I will update you guys on what he says once we have a conversation later about it. But besides that, I mean, I got quite a big project on the inside that I will walk you guys through, because we're basically in the process right now of clearing out all of the stuff from storage and just putting the house back together. So that way, once the house gets put back together, we can get it back up for rent. So yeah. But now we're moving on that stuff, and I'm hungry as shit. So I'm gonna eat, and I will talk to you guys later.
Tell me who that nigga if it ain't a party, then it's finna be. Never had a problem that I couldn't solve. It must be official if I get involved. Quarter pound of fire burning daily.
I sent you, that's a screenshot, the Matt and Jessica.
Can't keep my plant alive. I'm never feeding her. Another thing to do. Maybe this way it's easier.
Hey David, it's Ricardo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure can. How are you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for your patience. I was wrapping up a
Watch
meeting.
the dry dirt bubble with this water fix, and still she stays ill, man. There must be more to this. Looks like this ain't a quick and easy one. I know how regrets look. She plans to leave me one. Read up on the net about her, but didn't do much. Said she's hard to care for, but always worth the huge fuss. Whatever the case, see if I can hack it.
With the human being?
I woke up late. You can buy me some coffee.
And then they just didn't say which one had it, like double shot.
I didn't like the little bean on top.
You're weird.
Nah.
Back in AZ. Not that that I really care to be back, to be honest, but it's just been hella movement. You guys know I've had hella movement. We went from Miami to the Bay, back to AZ. This is my Scottsdale project that, for those of you who had followed me before the YouTube, know that we did a major renovation on this property. I lived here in Scottsdale at this house for 9 months while doing the renovation project in 2022.
Nah, I done grew
around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the golden flask, backstroke every day in Chicago. Some people like the way it feels, some people wanna cure their sorrow. Some people wanna fit in with the popular, that was my problem. I was in a dark room, loud tunes, looking to make a vow soon that I'ma get fucked up, filling up my cup. I see the crowd mood changing by the minute.
You guys can see I already have a lot of boxes sitting out here, really because there's a lot of movement going on here in the space. But right now, so far, we have a lot of the electrical already done. You can see it's a pretty big difference. And then at the end of that, I ended up getting it listed as a rental. And it's kind of jumped around from being like a short-term rental, a mid-term rental, and a long-term rental. Most recently, I had it set up as a fully furnished long-term rental for 12 months. And I want to take you guys through what it looks like now, because it's a little bit messy on the inside, I'm not gonna lie, trying to put everything back together. But let's do a walkthrough. I'll explain to you guys what we were doing. Basically, my tenants were here for 12 months and they rented it from me fully furnished, but they only rented it with half the furniture. So everything was still in storage. I brought everything out of storage. We are now basically taking everything out, unboxing it, and getting it set up. When I did the remodel, we did this landscaping here, and then I ended up having a $20,000 plumbing issue that made them cut this and do this. Was just a mess. It was a mess. If you guys know the story about this property. But yeah, let's go inside. I'll walk you guys through. Right now, we already got everything out of storage. So essentially from what we're doing is just unboxing and taking everything out that we had inside of the boxes, because I basically don't want to put anything back in storage. So now things are either going to stay here or they're getting thrown away. But we got the living room, which is not set up properly. That couch is supposed to be on that side. And it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, almost 3,000 square feet with a pool. And it's pretty fat, to be honest. I personally wouldn't need all this space, but like everything on this side has pretty much already been taken care of. For the most part, I would say. We left all the doors closed for Cannon, because I had my dog Azul with us here in this house the last time that I was here, and he would just run around the entire house, and he like took 2 shits. He would like hide in the corner, hide in the office, take a shit, and then come back out like nothing was happening. So
No faith in Cannon.
we're not doing that again with the dogs in the house. But we have the 2 smaller bedrooms on this side. This is the closet. This is one of the masters, which is not done right now, but the master is the little closet in here, bathroom, office, and then this part right here, which is honestly like, but it comes out to the pool, which I haven't taken the dip. It's warm.
It's warm?
Not warm, but like
You know,
cool because it's hot out. But yeah, bathroom. So these off, and then on the other side we have the kitchen. The kitchen was the only piece of this house that I did not really remodel, besides getting these countertops in a matte black finish with the backsplash that matches the tiles in the bathroom. But the cabinets weren't redone for the kitchen, which honestly was the only thing that I would have redone. But it was gonna be a lot more money, and I was just like, whatever. That's like one of the coldest rooms in the house, and it's just weirdly shaped, and it's like sloped too, which is funny. Another bathroom in here, closet. And then on the other side, this side of the house, we keep going. And laundry room in here. And then the last bedroom over here, which from when I saw the original plans, I think used to be a garage, like the way that the house was laid out. So this was like a second kitchen, and we converted it into this bar area. Does
it still open up?
This one still opens up. It's just hard to get it out and close it again. But the idea was that like we would keep this open, and then you could give stuff out. Like if you were here in the bar, send stuff out, bring it back in. And then we got the backyard. And then this little grass area, then that's the outside that we set up with the tables and whatnot. But yeah, overall, honestly, like it's cool. The only thing is I would either sell this property or just continue to have it rented. But as of right now, I'm just trying to get it situated. And then my plan is to go back to Miami. So trying to get everything wrapped up as quickly as we can. That way I can leave.
Things go out of order. Look around, I'm not sure. Paranoia, no.
what the bottom line number is after all of the expenses. We didn't ask for taxes because we didn't need them for you.
I'll give you a shot.
Okay. Yeah, let me know.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Eric.
Review, rather double back than regret hearing pew pew.
Talking about interest rates coming down, and because I cover the entire US for financing, we have a crazy amount of clients. Cracking. Where are we at?
There you go.
IKEA, baby.
Let's go.
You're on the shopping cart now. How cute.
Throw it up in the air.
Getting holy now. Another reason I'ma have to slow it down. Snakes in the grass, you know I had to blow them down. We at the club, on my down the slide. Look for the bright lights, I ain't really hard to find. We at the club, on my down the slide.
New office.
Wi-Fi fucked Moya up. He's trying to upload into the drive and it's like not letting him. And then it just signed him out of all the... Google keeps doing that, like signs you out of all of your accounts. It's like, I have like 15 emails. And then trying to find the passwords. I'm like, come on.
Rayo rata de cabrón, la baby disfrutan el olor a Dior. Le gusta mi ropa, la plena en calor, rompiendo los récords como Don Lebron. Y llego con el manado.
If we were to look at using that loan plus everything else that you listed.
Finta de mañoso, porte placosón, besitos pa' todas, ya ni siento amor. Dale, oh, mami me llama, quieren su cama, fresas y Travis sonando cubanas, me gusta portarlas, dinero es poder. Y que sigan ya las papas, carnal.
Leaving AZ, head on my way to Miami. It is 8:24 and my flight leaves at 10:30. Overnight flight. I've been making these flights to the East Coast like pretty regularly and I'm just like, it's been a lot of movement. I'm ready to be back. I want something like where I'm tired of all the movement and I just want to be in a location to grind. And yeah, excited to get back to Miami. So, we'll see you guys there. I guess because I have my directions on that I won't show it. On our way to do something crazy to the Urus. So you guys will see that right now as soon as I get to the spot. This is probably the earliest that I've been at Miami time in a while, but they didn't get to tune my Urus earlier, unfortunately. I'm hella mad. Apparently have the wrong tire size, but now I'm out. So we gotta fix that. Mr. Kahan looking at the new toy. Let's find it.
I mean, the world is amazing. All I ever really wanna do is make my way back to you. But I landed
Shit. Q3 is your end.
made my escape, but it seems like I'm already here in your dreams, and I couldn't stand to mess up a good thing.
It's ahead of the vlogs.
Bender. He was on a bender.
With this lighting in here, currently in San Diego, and massive space, crazy. Came for a team trip, but just wrapped up everything in Miami, and movement and action in the last couple of weeks. When is it never not something that's going on with me or my cars or the house situations, but here we are. So in San Diego for the next couple days for a top 30 producer trip. Basically the top 30 people that are in the company. My CEO is bringing us out for a team trip, and we're gonna be staying at this massive like $50 million mansion. It's fucking insane. Reflecting back on like what's been going on, like movement wise, business wise, you know, personal in terms of everything that's been happening with the business for like last week and kind of leading up to it, because I haven't really been behind the camera. It's just been a lot of different moving parts, a lot of changes, and I'm just learning how to try to make decisions quicker as the owner or the CEO. It's like the decisions, and I was having a great conversation with my friends the other day about this, but as a business owner, the decisions that I'm making now are so much more important than they were 3 years ago when I was making decisions. And with more responsibility, just ultimately comes more problems. But, you know, as the business continues to grow and the team continues to grow, I get different perspectives, I get feedback, I have different emotions, I have different personalities, and I don't hear people talk about that side of business that frequently. But something that I'm like really taking the time to try to focus on is developing the team culture and what I want that to look like, and really allowing myself time to like sit and think as the business owner, which I've never allowed myself to do. But of where I'm at today, like the decisions that I have to make at this point in order to take the career to the next level or the business to the next level, take my team members to the next level, it's just going to require a different version of myself. So I always like seeing that. I always like trying to zoom out, like I'm playing a Grand Theft Auto game where you're like in third person, you're like in like a bird's eye view looking at everything, and like I really try to analyze situations from that level of that point of view, and making sure that I'm making the right decision and crossing all my T's as much as I can to not have any sort of backfire. And if I do, then being able to pivot quickly. So that kind of goes back to what I was saying about being able to make decisions quickly. It's just something that I think you need to learn as a business owner is how can you make decisions quickly? Something's not working, you know, nip it in the butt, cut it where it's at, pivot, move on to the next thing. It's all about trial and error, and it's a game at the end of the day, and we're learning how to play the game. That's what I'm most excited about. I think the team did a phenomenal job this week, and I'm really excited to go into this week wanting to keep an eye on that, and also really like dive deeper into what I want my schedule to look like, especially over the next couple weeks, because I have a handful of trips still planned, and I just got to keep my eye on the ball. So that's kind of the update. So I appreciate you guys sticking with us. I really want to pour a lot more time and energy into content. We had a phenomenal strategy meeting yesterday about content, about what we want to do, and the things that I'm getting access to, the people that I'm getting access to, the mindset shifts, the new trajectory for business, the opportunity for growth. It's fucking insane, and I love that, and that's what drives me at this point, and continuing to see my team grow. And I want to go head first more into content for you guys. Like I want to be putting out a lot more content on socials. I want to be putting out more content on YouTube, and better content, just trying to get better every single video. I feel that I need to get better at my storytelling. Sometimes I can just go on rants, or like I talk to the camera and then I'm trying to like figure out what I want to talk about or the direction that I want to take. And then I'm still uncomfortable recording around like a bunch of people. If I'm in public and I'm like, hey, like I'm out, like I can't do that. I gotta get used to it. But it's just like for the B-roll shots and other things. But I'm excited for that. We have a lot of things cooking, and I think you guys will like it. Just trying to tap into the creative side of things. We'll take you guys through this week, and yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I would love to have your guys' feedback. If there's things that you'd like to see more of, to let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you stayed this long, I hope that you're already subscribed. If not, to subscribe and like this video. So I appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next one.